For the Model 3 interview analyst assignment, I interviewed a coworker of mine. She is the support of the center where I work, but we both have been in the center for many years. I choose to interview her because her position is really interesting, and I felt more comfortable interviewing someone that I know and I am familiar with. I wrote the answers to the question and the interview notes that I could remember all that we discussed because we was not comfortable. She was not comfortable with me recording her. My interview subject is a behavioral special needs support specialist in early childhood education. She has been working in childhood for over 20 years, and she also worked in special education for about half of that time. She, when she answered the question, she smiled just a bit. She talked about what it is that she does and got the sense that I truly enjoy what she does working with young children. I have liked her for her to share more about how to get in the profession and why she stopped after informing me of how long she worked in the fields. The woman that I viewed said the interview that said the best part of the job that she get to offer support to the teachers and the children. She support the teacher with all sort of things like classroom management, teaching technique, and behavior intervention. She supports children with special needs in all sort of ways too. My interview person shared that it has an environment for children that is safe and everyone feels welcome and accepted. It gives the children and everyone a sense of belonging, is what she said. On the other hand, she mentioned that the least favorite part of her job is communicating with the parents. She said that it is much easier for her to talk to the kids and teach them, because talking to the parents can be challenging. She explained that children's parents also have a bad attitude or sarcastic response when she tried to speak to them about behavior concerns in particular. The parents I interviewed did not talk too much about, the person that I interviewed did not talk much about this subject after that. When I asked my interview subject about interest in events and occurrence that happened at her job, she explained that every day was something new and interesting and laughed a bit. The day that the parents were supposed to come meet her, the dad showed up with the mom, but then had an altercation in the parking lot involving another woman that was also a parent of the child in the classroom. She said, short version of the story, that there was parents fighting in the parking lot, demonstrating the same behavior that was seen in the classroom. She had to break up the fight, call the police, and reschedule the meeting for another day. She said that she can laugh about it now because it is ridiculous that it ever happened. I see she had advice for someone that wanted to have the same career. She simply said that they have to have a passion for it. She explained that this is not a career or a job that you can do to make a paycheck, that you really have to want to do it. She really seemed to love that she does, and it is why she get up every morning to tackle the day, because they're children and do not ask to be here. So she does her best to make that learning experience. The interview subject only seemed to have a lot of experience into her line of working, but she really does that experience is what she does every day. She seemed very comfortable answering the question, and the information just sort of flowed out of her mouth. There was no rushing. It was more like a general conversation instead of interview. Because I have worked with or around her so long, I already have a great impression of the interview person before I choose to interview her. When I asked her for some of her time to interview for the school, she was more than willing to help and participate. She said that she loves to see teachers further their education and that she will be glad to help. The only thing she asked is that I did not record her, but she actually gave me the suggestion to make any notes as possible and read them for the video so that I could remember them all. Thank you.